What's going on, guys? This entrepreneur here today with another video. Today what we're gonna do is the 5 fragrances that have wowed me from start to finish. These are fragrances, I've done first impressions on some of them, but where I just smelt them and went, oh, this is so good. And to this date, when I smell them, I make that same reaction that, oh, this is so good. Anyway, I love all these. I've loved them all from start to finish. I do find that there are a large number of fragrances that either they take a really long time for me to grow to love, or I love them right off the first sniff, but over time they just get less and less and more meh and more meh and more meh. A great example of one of those is from Acqua di Parma, and it's called Mirto di Pineria. That smelled awesome right off the top. I loved it. I thought about buying it that day. Smelled it the next day. It's not great. And then the next day, within a week, no, disgusting. Don't like it at all. Anyway, side tangent done. Let's get into the video. So no particular order here, guys, but the one we're going to start off with is the only designer on this list. You may have seen my first impressions. I'll probably have it in the description somewhere. I talk about this one a lot. I just got it as a Christmas gift this past year. Of course, I'm talking about from Prada. It is L'Homme. Prada L'Homme. Man, it's so good. This is the best soapy fragrance ever. This is the best work fragrance ever. That's just awesome. This is a designer masterpiece as far as I'm concerned. It's just unreal. It smells like luxury, fabric softener, maybe a detergent. Soapy, smells unreal, smells really classy, smells pretty sexy, gets compliments. The total package, I've loved it from the start. I still love it now. This is Prada L'Homme, and this is the first fragrance that I loved right from the start, and I still do now. Next up, coming at you with my winter staple. This is the best tobacco and vanilla fragrance I've ever smelled. This one wowed me right off the beginning because I smelled it in the cold. And now every time when I smell this in the cold, unbelievable. Best fragrance for the deep cold, in my opinion, from Parfums de Marly, Herod. My favorite Parfums de Marly, I think this is the best Parfums de Marly as far as how well done they are, how wearable they are. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. Tobacco, vanilla, cinnamon, gingerbread, cherry. It's like a mix between Victor and Rolf Spice Bomb, Pure Havane, and add a bunch of class to it. That's what you get with Herod. Absolutely amazing. Love this stuff, but I really love it in the cold. I've said it time and time again. This is the #1 fragrance for the deep winter. I stand by that. There is something about Herod that is absolutely magical in the cold weather. If you haven't tried it, do. This is Parfums de Marly Herod, and this is the second fragrance that I've loved from start to finish. Gonna come at you now with a niche fragrance that you might not have seen coming, because I don't think I've ever touched upon how I felt about this at the first sniff. Anyway, this one is a private blend. It's a Tom Ford private blend. It's not Plum Japonais. Plum Japonais took a long time for me to appreciate. This one is Tuscan Leather. So I'm kind of cheating here because I did smell Parfums de Marly Godolphin first, and it wowed me. I'm not gonna lie to you. It still does. It smells great. That raspberry leather combo just gets me. It's fantastic. This is the best raspberry leather fragrance that I've ever smelled, or at least to my taste. To me, this smells the most expensive. This has that added ashiness, that added animalicness to it. Something about it is absolutely amazing. This is such an alpha male awesome juice. While I did smell Godolphin first, before I purchased Godolphin, I wanted to try Tuscan Leather. Sampled Tuscan Leather, went, oh man, this is better. This is even better than Godolphin. And even now, every time I throw on Tuscan Leather, it's just an immediate dose of sexiness and confidence on my part. It's great. Absolutely amazing. One of my favorites for the winter. Love this juice. This is Tom Ford Tuscan Leather. So this next fragrance is kind of cheating. This is the cheapest one on the list. This is a cologne. And I wasn't necessarily blown away by the smell of this one at the first. I was blown away by how close it was though. This is a clone of a Bond No. 9 / Creed fragrance. People say this is a clone of Green Irish Tweed. People say this is a clone of Chez Bond. I personally think this leans way further towards Chez Bond. If that didn't give it away, this is from Armaf, and it is Très Nuit. Très Nuit, man. The second I smelt this, I was like, wow, that's really close to Green Irish Tweed. I stand by that. It is. It is super close to Green Irish Tweed, but then I smelled Shea Bond. This was when I was trying to delve deeper into the house of Bond number 9. Spoiler alert, there aren't a whole lot that I really like, but anyway, I put Shea Bond on my hand and I remember going, that's pretty much Très Nuit. And I put Très Nuit on, and to my nose, they are 99% the same. This has that same green, fresh spiciness that Shea Bond does. They last about the same amount of time on me. To this day, still blows me away how close this is to a fragrance that's about 7 to 10 times more expensive. Anyway, Armaf Très Nuit is the 4th fragrance that has wowed me from start to finish, guys. So you're not going to be surprised by the last one. Haven't seen it? You knew it was coming. My number 5 is my favorite fragrance ever. Has been from the second I smelled it. It's from Matriarch, and it is Coco Blanc. From the house of Matriarch, Coco Blanc, this is, in my opinion, the best fragrance from Matriarch, or at least it's my favorite. I feel like ending the video there because that's just how I feel about this stuff. It smells so good. Gooey, sticky white chocolate, sandalwood, a little bit of spice. Amazing juice. Couldn't make a fragrance any better to my taste. In my opinion, I've said it before, I'll say it again. A darker version of Coco Blanc might be more to my taste. Hint, hint. But this is just amazing. If you've seen my first impressions, you know how I feel about this. I will have them linked in the description. It's one of my first videos, so cut me a bit of slack there. But that reaction I have in that video, which is basically, I stand by that to this day. The exact same reaction pretty well every time I smell Coco Blanc. Not super wearable, for me anyway, or at least with my style. But to me, it is my favorite fragrance ever. Easily my favorite thing to smell. Easily the number 1 gourmand I've ever smelled. Easily my number 1 from Matriarch. And it is the last fragrance I'm going to talk about today that has wowed me from start to finish. House of Matriarch, Coco Blanc. Right on, guys, that has been the 5 fragrances that have wowed me from start to finish. Let me know down in the comments, what do you think of my 5? And what are some of the fragrances that have wowed you right from the moment you smelled them, right to right now when you go into your closet, pop off the cap and go, wow. Also, if you feel like it, let me know some of the fragrances that maybe you smelled and at first thought were going to be an insta-buy for you, but then turned out not to be. Like I said, Acqua di Parma Mirto di Pineria is one of those for me. Anyway, that's off topic. That's for another day for sure. This has been The Sentrepreneur. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more fragrance content, I would encourage you to please subscribe down below to my YouTube channel for all kinds of new fragrance content. Also, if you had fun with this particular video and you enjoyed my 5 picks for fragrances that wowed me from start to finish, please hit the thumbs up down below. That'd be amazing. Also, if you want to see my scents of the days, you want to see what I do in my life, go ahead and add me on Snapchat. My name is down there in the description somewhere. Also, one more thing, don't forget to hit that bell up there to get notified whenever I come up with a new video. This has been the 5 fragrances that wowed me from start to finish. Don't forget to leave a comment down below. I will see you in the next video. Have an awesome day.